Years ago, I knew a gentleman who was a dentist. And if you know a dentist, typically in a dental practice, they are doing all sorts of dental procedures and working in people's mouths all day long. And for years and years and years, this guy was working probably 70 hours a week, maybe 80 hours a week every day. And he would ask me, sometimes we'd go out and he'd be like, Mike, I just feel like, why is my practice growing? And I was like, well, I didn't know at the time, but now I do know. And I've realized now that he was simply working in the business. He was literally working inside of patients' mouths, and he was the producer for the business. All day long, he was just producing and producing and producing, and it was just enough to sustain himself and maybe his staff, but there was never enough to actually grow the business, and he never took any time to work on the business. So when you work in the business, it's when you're doing all the tasky stuff. It's maybe when you're doing the legal work, the trial work, whether you're handling payroll, whether you're doing anything that has to happen on a day-to-day basis, that is working in the business for the business to run on a consistent day-to-day basis. Now, working on the business is when you step back and you actually start to think strategically around what is our vision for the future of this firm and what are the types of things that we need to put in place. Maybe we need to hire certain people. Maybe we need to improve certain systems. Maybe we need to leverage technology. Maybe we need to better develop our team. All the things, and you're not thinking strategically. So when you're working in the business, it's all about the present, the now, the now, the now. And when you're working on the business, it's all about the future. And it's not to say that there shouldn't be a mix of both. I mean, especially when you're starting out, right? You're going to spend most of your time working in the business. You have to. But if you never take the time out to actually zoom out a little bit, and this is why we do our workshops in Atlanta. People are like, why don't you do the workshops virtually or remotely? It'd be so convenient for me. Yeah, it would be very convenient for you to be working in the business and have a Zoom up while you're in Slack or you're in Teams or you're answering emails and you got people coming in and bothering you and you got your phone ringing. So are you really going to work on your business unless you get away and step away from your office and get on an airplane and fly to Atlanta where you can be around other firm owners also working on their business, and then you can come back empowered and make a lot of really positive changes. And that's how these firms grow and grow and grow and grow and grow.